Alright, let's talk about today. I'm going to be updating August 7. Although it's August 8, it's now 4 a.m. August 8, but I'm going to update August 7. So let's talk. What happened August 7? August 6. It was completed, honestly. And yeah, even though I lost August 6 from every direction, simply because I kept doing the revenue action, I won. Now let's talk about something less depressing. August 7. Now this, complete opposite. So most of the day I spent panicking, and like if you remember, I've told you guys I've built my my lead tracking again because there's been multiple problems with it. So I tried to create an app that would make it much easier. And I've spent the entire day on it, and then I realized, fuck, I have all of this. Where do I start? I have Randall. I need to talk to him. Like I have 2 days, maybe 2 days. And I got panicked, and I started, spamming my mentor. And he's like, "What do you think you should do?" And I'm like, "That's a bitch move. I'm asking you." And then I realized I'm a business owner. I need to understand what I'm doing. So I took a step back. I told him, "Listen, so I'm thinking of doing that. Tell me, I think it's a good idea. Then do it." And I said, "Okay, but," and then I stopped, and I actually started. It looks very, very crazy. I had so many stuff I needed to do, but I just started. And the moment I started, it wasn't that bad. And I told him, all right, let's start the clock. I've told Claude, I've told him, let's start the countdown. The conversation with Randall would be 1 a.m. Saturday. How many hours do I have left? We confirmed 22 hours, 38 minutes. I actually had more because it turns out it's going to be not 1 a.m. right now, that has passed. It's 1 a.m. tomorrow, August 9. So I had so many stuff I needed to figure out, and I was so overwhelmed. But then I just started. And the moment I started, everything started to pick up the pace with speed. And at some point, I realized, oh wow, I know what I'm doing. And thank you to Claude, we broke it down to very simple steps. Okay, so we have all of this. Let's first understand what's going to be easiest for us to start. Okay, so let's first understand the foundations. That's a 7-hour video. What the fuck? How should we do this? Okay, let's take the 7-hour video, have it as a transcript, run the skill of the problem solving I've created back in the week that I've wasted the entire week, and then one day I've fixed the entire week simply because I was so effective and so aggressive. So, what was the highest leverage task of the day? Setting up all of the automations I promised Randall to be ready to do the demo call. Was it completed? Most of it, I would say. Why was it completed? Because I just started and I didn't stop. I didn't let the overwhelming idea of so much to do. I started with something and then I just kept going. And the more I went, it kept going, the easier it began to feel. And then I got into flow mode. And as you know me, I'm aggressive in flow mode. 10 hours have passed like this. I didn't even feel it. And then I had to stop because I got to the limit of Claude. And then I came back. I think I came back around 10 p.m. I've stopped around 8 p.m. Yeah, 10:30. 10:30 my credits were back. And then we went aggressive until 4:27 a.m. And I'm glad to say almost everything is complete and exceeded my expectations. And the voice agent that I configured so many months ago turns out to be better than everything. And this is what actually took me most of the time. After setting up all of the basic automations and realizing it's not that bad, I've started to test my voice agent and I've started to fix stuff that I needed to fix. And now, after 16 very aggressive and very long calls, that's cost me a lot of money too. But this is why you can see I'm investing in my clients. I'm making sure my service is truly the best. And over 300 calls that I've tested before, we got to a new level today. Really, fucking proud of today. Yeah, that's it. Did I control my attention to social media? There was zero social media. I woke up a little late, but I slept a little late, so I'm gonna give myself an out here. Did I win against the addiction? No, I still lost today, but I've lost a very, very short period of time. Did I do any sales practice? I didn't have time today. I was focused to be ready for the call. I need to set up all of the fulfillment. I woke up at 10 a.m. I went to sleep around 6 a.m. I slept more than 5 hours. Yes. I slept before 2 a.m. No. Because I worked all night. The biggest time leak of the day, still the addiction. It wasn't long, it was maybe 30, 40 minutes, but still. Daily root cause. It's hard to let it go this time. I don't know why. Maybe because the current self is fighting to take the wheel. But he hasn't won, even though he has won the battle with the addiction. I won the day, either way. I would rate my execution today a solid 8. It's today 7. Biggest lesson of today. A lot of times you would be faced with a very difficult task. And you would be overwhelmed by you're not even sure where to start. Just start. Take the first step and then you'll see the next step. And then take the next step, you'll see the next step. The clarity is slowing me down. But also it is an advantage because I had so clarity I could help Claude give me so much clarity. And then we just started to sprint. The biggest win of the day, I finished almost everything regarding fulfillment, and even if Randall won't close with me, I have the fulfillment figured out for every client and have so much a better understanding of the fulfillment and ease of answering questions, which is great for sales calls. And even better for getting my clients really good results. Who knows, maybe if I didn't have so much pressure, I wouldn't be able to test it the way I tested today. I'm really fucking proud of today. Revenue action completed. No, I haven't called any of the leads. This is bad. But because I've made so much aggressive action regarding the fulfillment, I'm giving myself the pass today. Today, I truly believe I did what I needed to do because I have a client that's potentially ready to close. He just wants to see the demo. And this is exactly what I've worked on today. Did I do an uncomfortable thing today? I spent a lot of hours and I've worked really hard, so I think, yeah. Would repeating today get me closer to my goal? The answer is yes, but. Yes, if I keep the efficiency and speed. No, if I stop doing revenue actions completely. This was a revenue action because this is a client ready to close. He just wants to see the demo. So if we asking that, the answer is yes. And the reason for that is this was a revenue action, even though it's preparation. Because it's directly related to if maybe he will close with me, this is a revenue action. Revenue action. Tomorrow, after I close Randall, I'll call all of my leads that I've got today, yesterday, and the day before. Yeah, so tomorrow action, the highest leverage action. Finish all of the automations. Fix the crash between a couple of automations that they're currently going head to head against each other. Finalize all of the custom values and set everything up in GHL. And this would be the highest leverage task of that day. This would be for August 8, sorry. For August 8, for August 9, call all of the leads right after random call, unless you close them, and then focused on the onboarding and fulfillment. Which wouldn't take long because you already done 99% of what you need to do, which is great. Yeah, that's about it. Feeling pretty great.